to you guys for just a few moments about rest and stillness, especially in this time that we're in, where everything's just so busy and everything has an agenda and plans to where we have to get things done. Everything has deadlines. But I want to talk to you about rest and stillness. Isaiah 30 verse 15 says that the Lord of Israel said, "In returning and rest, you will find your salvation. In quietness and trust shall be your strength." So repentance leads to rest. Rest leads to quietness. Quietness leads to trust. Trust and quietness will be our strength. We find our strength in our quietness and our trust of salvation because we have come to rest with the Lord. The words trust and stillness can be completely intertwined with each other. Where you use trust, you can use stillness. Where you use stillness, you can use the word trust. Our ability to be still reveals our level of trust. If we are still and quiet before the Lord, no matter what situation or circumstance comes around, shows our level of trust. It reminds me of when Jesus was in the boat and the disciples were in the boat and the storm came and he was sleeping and they were freaking out. He revealed his trust of the Father. He revealed his trust in the Father by how still he was in the middle of the storm. And the disciples revealed their lack of trust because of their lack of stillness. Song of Songs 8:5 says this, "Who is coming up from the wilderness, leaning upon her beloved?" So this is the daughters of Jerusalem, and they see the Shulamite bride coming out from the wilderness, and they're like, "Who is this leaning on her beloved?" Our stillness is our leaning. So if we are quiet and still in the posture of life before the Lord, it is us leaning on our King, on our bridegroom, on our lover. If we are not leaning on him, then we are not being still with him. And I want you to know that our leaning is having confidence and trust in what we're leaning on. So if I lean on a tree, I fully trust in a tree to support my weight. And so I will lean on it, knowing that all of my burden of weight will be put on the tree, knowing that the tree can handle all of my weight. It's the same thing with Jesus Christ. I must be leaning on him, knowing that he can support all of my burdens that I give to him, knowing that he can support all of my stress and my worries that I give to him. If I am holding on to these burdens, these worries, these stresses, then it is showing that I do not trust Jesus with them. And if I do not trust Jesus with my burdens, with my worries, then I am going to be restless and I won't find rest and I won't be able to be quiet or still with him. The wilderness is no longer the wilderness to those who are leaning upon the chest of Jesus. No matter our trials or tribulations, if we are leaning on him, it does not matter what is going on around us. Our wilderness will not really be the wilderness because we're with Jesus, and Jesus is our everything. So wherever I am, if I am leaning on Jesus, then I am comforted, I am restful, I am still, I am quiet. And there is not a stress or a worry in the world that can make me think differently because I am leaning on him, I am trusting on him. The Shulamite bride came out of the wilderness not knowing, not realizing, not caring that it was a wilderness, a desert that she was coming from, because she had all of her burdens, all of her life. She was leaning on Jesus Christ, who is our living water, who is our bread for food, who is our life himself. And if we are leaning on life himself, then the life that we are living will always be with him. So I want to encourage you guys, be still with the Lord. Be quiet. Cast your burdens and your cares and your worries, and give them over to him so that he can be those things for you. If you're worried about finances, give your finances to him so that he can be your finances. If you're worried about healing, give your sickness over to him so that he can be your healing. My friend Eric says that whatever you don't give to him, he cannot be for you. So give it all to him so that he can be everything for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like. Leave a comment if you have a question, or tell us what your favorite part of the video was. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button now and click the bell so you can get notified of all of our new videos that we release. Also, if you want to know more about the ministry of Visible Jesus, there is a link in the description below. There you'll be able to find out more about what we do and how you can get involved.